A couple years ago, I made it really obvious on this channel that I was done playing church. I was done playing this game where you go to the Sunday show and throw a few bucks in the plate and you sing some songs and you shake the pastor's hand, tell him how good of a speech he gave. And somehow, that's being the hands and feet of Jesus Christ. But somehow, we're all doing the work of God. It's pathetic. And I realized that I'm not doing that anymore. The corruption that I've seen in that, like all that money, all of it is just simply going to pay some mortgages. And typically, 85% of it goes to salary. None of it. Feeding the hungry, clothing the naked, taking care of the widows and orphans. You know, I shared many times at a job where I knew almost every pastor in the county I worked in. Just corrupt and terrible. All they did is feed their own gluttonous things. So I felt like God was telling me to blow a trumpet on that, to just let the world know that He knows. He knows. He knows. He's not a fool. And as I've done that, I've traveled around this country quite a bit, meeting people, and then I opened up a meeting in Missouri for really just people who get it. You know, I've said this many times, if you're in a town of 10,000, there's probably 3 of you that get it. You know, you go to a church, maybe a big mega church of 5,000 people, and none of them understand. They all think, well, hey, I went to church. I'm doing a great job. Some of them, I went to church 2 times this week. I'm the best Christian there is. Others, I went to church 3 times this week. You know, I'm for sure the best Christian. Jesus loves me the most. But the reality is that's pathetic. You were to pick up your cross and follow Him. And that doesn't look anything like that. I know that for sure. So, through all this, we are calling up what the Bible refers to as the remnant. It's a group of people that just understand what it is to stand up for the things of God. There's always a remnant on this earth, always. There's always a remnant on this earth. Regardless what the rest of the world is doing, there's always a few people who totally get it, and they continue to stick up for the things of Jesus Christ, regardless of what the rest of the world is doing. And in a time of tribulation, the remnant is going to be all there is. There's no way people that sit there and, you know, they go to church and they want the parking space they want it to be the temperature they want, they want them to sing the songs they want, and their seats better be available, or they're mad. And if their favorite pastor isn't preaching, why did I even waste my time coming? You know, those people are going to be useless in tribulation. As a matter of fact, they'll probably be worshiping the Antichrist. And I'm not interested in that. I'm just not interested in that. So the remnant now meets once a month. God has asked me to unite the remnant, this tiny little piece of this that I can. And that's what I'm doing. So once a month we meet at strangely, the old school I used to work in. I fought over that ground spiritually for 4 years. And now everybody's out of that building. And God has allowed me to use it once a month because that school's closed down. All those false Christians, Christian wannabes, they're all gone. And all that's left is the new owners that are allowing me to use it once a month to meet. So we're meeting the first Saturday of every month. This Saturday, April 1st, we will be meeting. It's important we know each other. When there's a time of tribulation and there's 2 of you in a town of 10,000 that get it, you're in trouble. You're alone. And we weren't meant to be alone. And that's really what this is. You know, if you can watch it live, watch it live. But it'll be Saturday, April 1st. We'll go live at 6 p.m. If you could be there at 5, we just meet, have a meal, and share some things in a meeting type way. And then we'll go live at 6. And it's just a chance. It's a chance for those of us who understand what it's like to stand up for the things of God while everybody else is just sitting there clapping and enjoying the Sunday show, We see it as something very, very different. Like those first disciples, the apostles, how they did what they did. You know, none of it was comfortable. None of it involved a building or smoke machines or guitars. None of it. It all was just being the hands and feet of Jesus Christ. It's hard to do that. And that's what this is. So join us. This is the first Saturday, April 1st. We'll do this first Saturday of every month. We'll be in Centerview, Missouri at the old school downtown Centerview at 401 South Walnut in Centerview, Missouri. Be there at 5 and we'll go live at 6 Central Time. So again, first Saturday of every month, we'll be at 401 South Walnut at the old school in Centerview, Missouri, 5 o'clock. It's different for us, and the sooner you realize that, the better. And you don't want to be alone when all this goes down. That I know. So come join us.